I think that it's going to allow a more even playing field, allow smaller operations that are economically efficient a way to compete, will ensure that they have market access. One of the greatest challenges we face today in smaller operations is market access. And this should allow that to be done, still maintaining premiums for quality cattle and for the opportunity to provide what consumers desire. Well, again, I think the greatest opportunity will be that we can maintain as many smaller, efficient operations as are possible. Much of the concentration that's occurred has been done just to accumulate market power, and that's going to come to the expense as it gets passed down the line and eventually even of the smaller cow-calf operations. So this activity, I think, is going to ensure that there is smaller entities, feed yards our size, for instance, that are more flexible, able to work with smaller cow-calf producers than, say, the much larger operations. So I think there's going to be better opportunity for operations that are efficient to meet the challenges of the marketplace and be rewarded for them. The main thing it's going to do is allow that people have access to a market and have access to an equal or similar base price. The quality premiums will be determined by the market and be paid on top of that. I know some critics of the rule are questioning the likelihood that packers will continue to pay a premium out of fear of litigation and whatnot. I can't think of anything more unreasonable, to use the term in the law, than for something like that to happen. The incentive will be there for the demand of the product that they need, and for them to continue to pass along to producers that are willing to produce and make the changes in their operation to supply the quantities of those high quality products that they need. So the way the language is in the law now, and from what initial reaction from GIPSA personnel has been, that they do not intend to impact the structure of the market to provide premiums for desired product. Well, that's why this comment period is critical, and we need to get participation and comments from all parties. Those that are opposed to it, maybe they will come to the table and find the things that they're opposed to and find some of the things that they could support, but to have active dialogue instead of just an active stonewall and no participation by some parties. There was a comment made this morning about concern about packer-to-packer trade and how that may impact smaller operations separated by large geographic areas and things like that. So perhaps there's provisions in some of that thing that needs to be addressed, and that's what needs to come up in the comment period. Otherwise, you know, the language of the law is still vague, as it has been for the last 89 years, and that's something that's going to have to be worked out in the application of the law. And again, why the comment period is going to be crucial to determining that, so it's administered in a proper way. The main comment, I think, is one that they see the need for a referee in the marketplace. They recognize that an 89-year-old law needs to be updated from time to time. They recognize that we need to have some balance to control concentration that is occurring strictly to accumulate market power, that we need to allow efficient operations the chance to survive, to have access to a market that's currently denied simply because they lack market power in terms of the size of their operation.